at what he was saying. He was saying. They say, what does he want the youth to do? He said they should go back to the farm. They should go back to the farm. How many of his children has gone back to the farm? His son, Muhammadu Buhari's son, where does he work? When he did wedding, he shared iPad that sold for 750,000 to every guest that came. Where is the son working? I am quite surprised. It is high time we open up and tell ourselves the truth.
Going to school.
It's not power. You need power. You can't say anything.
Political power.
You have dominated everything. The sacrifice we want to make, they made it.
Give up your life for the things to change. Let them kill you. How many can they kill? But once we see the army, put on the way.
Hey, okay. Let me tell you, can't be blind forever. When you are pushed to the wall, you will push back.
Once
you are blind, create your impression.
The educated ones are even the problem.
Yes.
He's making a point, but let me
the person of the country.
because if they bring their rights and you reject it, and you refuse to vote, this will work out. They will sit up.
At the Newsstand, I'm Christian Chuku. I want to say a big welcome to this program. We are talking about topical issues that concerns us in the society. And I have with me the Nigerian Tribune and also have the Daily Sun newspaper. Let's look at the reports we have on the papers today. Federal government talks tough on corruption. Federal government talks tough on corruption. Vows no infraction will go unpunished. Inaugurate EFCC board. Absence of board not hampering our productivity. That is Bawa, the new EFCC chairman. Absence of board that was just inaugurated, not hampering on our productivity. Now, good news: LNG crashes cooking gas price. Approves 100% production into domestic markets. Approves 100% production into domestic market. Buhari pays condolence visits to Shonekon's family, and also we are looking at we are ready to drop our Oba ship title. Ibadan Oba's reply. Marking day. Let's go straight to the Tribune, the Nigerian Tribune. There's a picture in front of the Nigerian Tribune this morning from left governors Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Lagos, and Dapo Abiodun, Ogun State, President Muhammadu Buhari, and Governor Kayode family of Ekiti State during the inauguration of legacy projects executed by the Ogun State government. The picture on the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Main headline on the Nigerian Tribune: Battle for 23 hots up. Battle for 2023 hots up. North Central legislators pass vote of confidence in Buni, endorse Bello for president. Drop your ambition, let's jointly fix APC. Stakeholders tell Tinubu, Kalu and Umahi, who are they expecting them to drop their ambition for. Dele Mamadou informs PDP of presidential bid. Ohabua joins race. Ohabua joins presidential race. Group kicks over Umahi's ambition. Okay, lastly is the question lead Soludo's 8-man transition committee on Governor Soludo's coming in as the governor of Anambra State. Okay, let's talk to our reviewers this morning and let's get their opinion on the topical issues.
You know that's how they do now. Go to Ogun State. Ogun State has very poor road network. The only road I've applied that I see in Ogun State is that interchange from interchange to Abeokuta. That's the only good road. Then when you enter Abeokuta, to some extent they have a good road. But come to Ajuwon, come to Sango, Ojuore, Ota side. You go cry, oh. Then they suffer. I'm living there now. Ajuwon. Immediately you finish is a guy like this. You come enter inside Ajuwon Gogo. You come dey go Lambe. You go dey bend like this thing. All the Itoki area, all those area. Na no go area. Oh. There is no road. There is no road in Ogun State. So that one Buhari come out. What did he come out? Commission yesterday. They should have taken him to Sango. Say Buhari come and see challenge we have. Why are they always celebrating? Why not like showing themselves the challenge? Take Buhari to Sango with Buhari. See the problem we are facing. When the rain is falling down, come and see the erosion. Come and see the erosion. See what you are encountering on the road. So those are the things that they're supposed to do, not to celebrate the
all those roads commissioned by Mr. President is just doing it because they've been accusing him for a very long time. You have not been coming out of the office. You have not been coming out of the office. So it's not gradually coming out. They will just say, "Now here we do." He wouldn't even ask question. He will not ask how much does it cost. He will not ask question. Ogun State has the worst road in all the whole federation.
all the federation?
Yes.
Not even Southwest.
Not even South. All the federation. Go to Ogun State. Go to Agbado. Go to Agbayo. Abia is even better. It's better. Go to Ogun State. The IGR of Ogun State. The IGR of Ogun State is bigger than Abia State. Not until they began to complain about Songo Road. They did one part. It's even undone. They've done one part. If you are coming back to Agege, they've done one part.
You are coming back to Agege. Is that road?
And that you can imagine a president for that matter.
Federal government inaugurates EFC board, talks stuff on corruption. Look at this current regime. How have they performed when it comes to fighting
corruption? This Buhari, I've never seen somebody that as slow as Buhari. Some step that he's taking now, some step that he should have taken when he come in. I don't know where you're about to go in now. It's now they are now waking up. They are now trying to inaugurate some board in EFCC. What people expected from you in 2015 was that you come in like this and you started doing your anti-corruption crusade like that everywhere we eat up. But we just discussed it this morning when some people came out immediately. Buhari came in. Some PDP when they came out and so maybe Madrike or something, they started apologizing to Buhari because they felt that we are sinner, we have committed a grievous sin, and when a sinner see an angel, they will be tremble. But unfortunately, when they look for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, they now see that these people, they are not different from us. What sin did we commit? How much did we embezzle that they are crimes? See what they are embezzling now, and nothing our president is doing about it. Okay. So God will help APC. PDP will take over in 2023. You will hear some news like this and you will be doing like yeah. Some figure you will hear. Figure of money embezzle under this regime.
Governor.
There are sacred cow in this regime that you cannot question the money they spending. Our meeting is spending the money we borrow. Nobody can question it. Nobody no audit, nothing. I'm telling you, a lot of money. A lot of money is being squandered under this regime, and who will police the police now?
Buhari was Mr. Integrity.
Oh, that integrity they used to sell him for us in 2015 was just a packaging one. I've been saying it, I just said it this morning. But people that know, mumu like us, sorry to say it, in 2015 that we don't see, we don't know. But later when they come here and see that, hey, Femiwa, we have been deceived in 2015. There is difference between somebody being flamboyant, maybe he like to fly in a private jet or something, and somebody that has money but is not flamboyant. There are difference between somebody that don't even know how to turn 1 naira to 2 naira. Economically it's not sound, so how will he be rich? So when they say somebody is poor because he has integrity, I don't buy that again. So if they say you are poor because you have that integrity because you are not corrupt, I don't buy it again. There are some people with the little they give them, they know the opportunity, they know how to utilize it and multiply it. The same way Buhari is not ready to multiply the little one they give him. So when you see down there, the little money Nigeria have, they don't know how to multiply it. The little money Jonathan left behind, they don't know how to multiply it, and they started borrowing and borrowing and borrowing.
Had the COVID-19.
Let me tell you, all failure they have excuse. Are we the only one that have COVID-19? Before COVID-19 go. COVID-19 started in 2019 now. Before COVID-19 tell me anything. It's not COVID-19 may just be part of it. Is there any regime that will not have its own challenge? There is no regime that will not have its own challenge. We have Ebola. We have a series of challenges. The one thing that common to every failure is complaining. They will always look for complaint. What if you are now fighting one? It's only just, I mean, forget about it.
Brother, there's nothing they can offer. The president is sleeping. He's sleeping. He has nothing to offer. I beg. Someone that has spent this May will complete 7 years. What does he? What does he want to offer? Magu was there to chase people that are talking against the president. He left. They brought this young man by Malami. If you don't talk, they will haunt you. This government have nothing. It's the worst government Nigeria have ever produced. The most incompetent government.
Some people not agree with you.
Let them come out and let them come out. How can you be interviewing a president? They are asking him when he came into power. The the rate of dollar was 199. That now it's 100. He said, where did they get that calculation from? Is that not an insult? Is that not an insult? Look at what he was saying. He was saying. They say, what does he want the youth to do? He said they should go back to the farm. They should go back to the farm. How many of his children has gone back to the farm? His son, Muhammadu Buhari, son, where does he work? When he did wedding, he shared iPad that sell for 750,000 to every guest that came. Where is the son working? I am quite surprised. It is high time we open up and tell ourselves the truth.
They have asked Tinubu to drop his presidential ambition for Osibanjo.
He is not going anywhere. Tinubu is a kingmaker. Where have you ever seen a kingmaker now becoming a king? You understand? You understand? It's never done. It's never done anywhere. He's collecting rubber from Osun State, from Ogun State, from different states. And you want to become...
What do you mean by rubber?
You don't know what is rubber. They call it Agunja.
Okay.
If people want to call it, he will call it ego for back. You understand? He's collecting money from different sources. Ego apa. You understand? He's collecting it from different angles. That was why the man, Jubri, they asked the general in Arise TV. They said, where did Tinubu get his money from?
And how old is he?
How old is he? That man could not answer that question. He could not answer that question. I said it at the Senate as well. We normally read newspaper that Tinubu should forget 2023. You understand? Should forget about 2023. Person like me will not vote him. I'm going to vote against him. Because one of the things is that look at how he has mortgaged Lagos State. He has mortgaged Lagos State.
Collecting rubber.
He put people that will return rubber to him. I can give you an example. Oluomo. A lot of people from different angles. Iyaloja of Lagos. That is family business. His child, Sheyi, is the one handling Lassa. Any advert you want to do in Lagos, that money must go to his son. And he's the person who want to entrust Nigeria, the future of Nigeria. He misled Nigeria that Tinubu is Mr. Integrity. Buhari is Mr. Integrity. Look at what they put us into. Jonathan was telling us then that this man will take us back 10 years. But people are saying, go and sit down. You now see what you see what we are experiencing. And I'm actually very. This is the time Yoruba should wake up from their slumber. What they are eating today is blinding their eyes. They are not seeing the future. And I know by the special grace of God 2023, PDP will take over Lagos State. Because the people, the so-called Lagosian, have made up their mind that they want to take their mandate that an indigenous people cannot be ruling them in Lagos. So we are going to see how it's going to unfold in 2023.
Various groups are endorsing different persons for president.
That one is normal now.
2023. Endorse for president. Endorse. Umahi endorse.
Endorsements will be plenty now. They want to collect money from them now. If I don't go say I know your guy, you get money now. You can be president now. Let's endorse you now. Bring money. That's how it be now. You don't go collect. They won't collect their own rubber now.
But they are politicians. Don't they know that these people want to collect their money?
They know. Some of them know now. Some of them they are playing to gallery. Some of them that want to come out, they know that they are just playing to gallery, and some of them want people to know them. Some of them have this money, they don't know how to spend it. Some of them think just that let people know me.
Paid for months now. They can spend it on the workers.
That is a point. You are talking like a normal person now. Are they normal? They are not normal now. That's when you are talking about normal person. These people, do you think they are normal? They are not normal. Wow. Workers, what do you concern them with? Because workers. I beg, any other thing?
What is your preposition for 2023?
You see that 2023, very, very dicey. Very, very dicey. But I see two potential presidents. I see Tinubu and I see Osibanjo. But how three people want to see that too? It's what I don't know. It's what I don't know. But you see both of them. Osibanjo as a person is not a politician. And I don't see in his own movement I don't see it based on his own personal something, but I see people that want him.
Yeah, they told Tinubu to drop his
I see people that want Osibanjo, but I see Tinubu as somebody that politically is even willing, and people like that, they are so dangerous. And Tinubu is very desperate. He wants to be president, and he has all what it takes, and he's willing to do it. If you look at Osibanjo body language now, you cannot say he really will want to. Even if he will, he don't have that chance to express himself. Tinubu has started expressing himself. But due to some circumstances that I don't buy to, some idea like why will Osibanjo come out? Some people say why will Osibanjo come out? If he come out, he will be a betrayer. I will say look at you. So because you send me to somewhere, if I graduate, I cannot have another ambition. Because Tinubu pick Osibanjo now, because of that, they will say Osibanjo come and do president. We say no, I'm not interested. Go and pick Tinubu. Lie, I don't buy into that idea. Let both of them go to primary. Let them test their popularity.
Eliminated everything. The sacrifice we want to make, they made it.
Oga, that one is not the issue.
There are issues.
Our leader in South here are the problem.
I don't believe in programs and leaders, so I don't believe. The problems are not the leaders.
Just mention now. I support
the problems are the followers.
For the northern dominate the Nigeria.
Is it that we are ignorant or we are illiteracy?
Illiteracy.
Or ignorant? We are ignorant.
We are all aware of what is happening in this country.
Let me tell you the problem.
We are just being domicile.
Docile. Yeah, docile.
Just docile. Don't want to take action.
The problem of the South,
2023 is coming now. You see what will happen?
You see?
The literate will be in their houses watching TVs. Why the illiterates will go there and campaign for the politicians?
And the politicians can manipulate the illiterates easily.
They are all on their payroll now. They are all on their payroll.
So the change we need now is that we should rise up.
Rise up! That's all he has said it.
I'm working with all you see me on this. I don't talk about this person, this president, this. Let us rise up. You and I, we are the change. Let's give the change you deserve. The country deserve. You and I.
You know how much Tinubu is collecting from my work?
How can you be a graduate in this country? You cannot be boastful of a good job.
Even the ones that collect 40,000, they threaten me on the job.
Even 70,000. That's the same. You cannot even go anywhere. How much is a bread? No, bread is how much now? Wow. They have 3 children. I cannot boast of 10.
I can test it on flip.
Okay. Go to social media. Campaign has started now. Go and see.
More talk.
Go and see the people who are making commentary. They are all youth.
See,
who are they supporting? See that?
Should I tell you something? All these are ladies there. Call them. What's the name of this governor? They don't know. But they know the latest musician. The problem of the country.
I like what this man is saying.
Just imagine our ladies coming out to vote for the right people.
They are much young people, and they can really do something.
We need orientation.
That's
right. Last election now. Many people don't know what is going on. Orientation is
the names of corrupt leaders. We were saying Atiku. When they were taking a sample on who to win or who they think will be the leader, Atiku, they don't even know names of guys that have actually done well. They have integrity. You know them, at least a level of integrity, like Shure and the likes of them. They don't even know. They don't know.
Like I said, maybe ignorance. They don't know.
It's not ignorance. They are just being dozer.
Politics.
They are just being dozer.
Orientation is the
I'm not corrupt. You are assuming you are not corrupt. Me and you that are not corrupt.
What have we done in our own past?
How do we work for the interest of the future of this country? You want goodness to reign. You are not corrupt, I'm not corrupt. How do we institute goodness in this? We don't. We are selfish. You are selfish, I'm selfish. You see these so-called corrupt people. At the end of the day, you see them getting together to make sure that evil continues in this country. You can give up your ambition. This man, they can force him to give up his ambition to make sure that this other man goes among their evil clique. Are you following me? But the so-called good people, the educated people, what are we doing? How many are the people that have been ruling us in this country in terms of number compared to the number of the masses? How many? Do you tell me that if the masses mobilize today and go to National Assembly, they can stay? Even the military cannot stay. Even the troop of the army cannot stay against the masses of this country.
Occupy Aso.
Yes, so, and they carry their gun and you refuse to go. How many would they kill? If you're shooting your gun and the masses are coming at you, you kill 10 and drop your gun and run away. Isn't that true? So we need to stand up and say enough is enough for the future of our children. Wow. We that claim to be good, we need to also give up our life. You need to give up your life for the things to change. Let them kill you. How many can they kill? But once we see the army, we run away. How many handful of people are the ones that have been making sure that things don't work?
Even the army safe.
We need to fight.
They are not even happy.
During campaigns, the so-called good people, those who want things to change, as they are campaigning their own here, you can be here campaigning.
Yeah.
Changing what they're saying, telling people why they must not take 2,000 naira and go and vote somebody they know that is not good. In 2015, we were telling them, I was already in the university when Muhammad Buhari was military head of state. Do you understand me? I'm coming. I was in the university. I told them, this man has nothing to offer. In many years that he left government, he has not improved himself in any way. But people voted for him massively. They know he will not deliver, but because of their selfish interest, they want him to. Now he has come in. What is the scorecard? Can we render an account of the last 7-8 years? So who is responsible for that? The masses, are they giving counts? Are they blaming people for causing the retrogression of the last 8 years? Who are the people that made sure that Buhari became president? How do we hold them accountable for the future? We are not. The same people are coming around again to say now, okay, it's after Buhari now, take me. The Buhari that you brought, what has he contributed to the country?
What is that?
You are coming to carry over the legacy of Buhari. You never condemn him for
one day.
I'm talking of Tinubu. You never condemn him for one day. You never criticize any of his policies. You are telling us that you are coming to carry over the legacy of Buhari. That means you are satisfied with Buhari's 7-8 years. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So now, how do we hold you responsible? Is that what we want? If I'm voting Tinubu today, in other words, I am voting for the continuation of Buhari's legacy. I don't care what you have. As long as you kept it and you didn't tell Buhari, you didn't in any way advise him to change his policies. We have an insecurity problem. I never had Tinubu criticize what is going on, the external policies of Buhari concerning the insecurity. I never had it. I never had Tinubu criticize Buhari's economic policies. We know what we are facing today. The price of rice, the exchange dollar. We know everything. I never heard Tinubu say any critical word. But he's coming back to take over. And then you and me are here campaigning for him, supporting him. So this is the problem that we have. If we think that we know better, we are good. Let us come out and fight for it. Let's say enough is enough.
Sorry, I want to ask one question. How do we just conclude? How do we fight? Just how do we fight for this?
We fight by first offering ourselves. Okay?
Sacrificing our lives.
Offering ourselves.
Okay.
And being ready to die for what we believe in. Are you following me? You see, death is inevitable for every man. But there are some things that should outlast life, are more important than life. They say that self-preservation is the first law of nature.
Yes.
But there are some things that you should prize more than your life.
Austerity.
Yes. Jesus Christ came and gave up his life. Why did he do it? Because some things are more important. If you're standing for a good cause, it is more important than just your individual life. Because one day you're going to die. It doesn't make any difference. So if you have a policy that you believe in, if you have a principle that you know is important, you give it up. Are you following me? Yes, Martin Luther King Jr. gave up his life. Important people in life give up their life. If you think you are good, if I think I am good, if you are informed and I'm informed, we can stand for it. Don't stop being afraid to die. That's the problem that we have. We are too scared.
The Nigerians that we have today, the group of Nigerians we have today are willing to give up their life.
They need to. Until when they are ready and they are able to do that. That's the only time that things can change. They are too scared. They are too primitive. They are too timid. They need to fight. If you want this country to change, you have to fight for it.
We have barrier. We have a language barrier. We have religious barrier.
We don't have language barrier in Nigeria. We don't have. How many people cannot speak even a pidgin English in Nigeria? There are not many. So that's not a barrier. Language is not our barrier. We can communicate. Everybody can understand. See, we can market women selling their things. We don't have language barrier. Are you following me? If you think we have religious barrier, they are self-inflicted. They are using it as a dividing tool. The so-called elite, the so-called rulers, okay, they are using these things to divide us.
Okay.
Yes, because if you think that there is a tribal barrier, but you now who are leading, you have friends who are from the east, you have friends who are from the north, you are from the west, and they are your friends, and you're scheming together how to continue leading. So where's the barrier? He's a Muslim and you're a Christian. You come together when it suits your interest. You come together and you're friends. You go to Nagonoga, you go to big place, big hotels, you meet outside Nigeria, you're pals. There is no problem.
So it's self-inflicted.
You are not enemies.
All this is self-inflicted.
It's a divide and rule tactics which our the so-called elites, our rulers, they are using it deliberately to keep the country down, to keep the masses down, so that they don't know their rights. There is, if a religion is a personal thing, if you're a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I have no problem with that. Are you following me? As long as I have the right to practice my religion.
Violence now.
It's not violence, okay? The man goes, when you are not your constitutional rights, you're not delivering to your people. And before you come, your youth don't burn down your house because they voted you. And you're not yours.
So we are the problem now. Are we the problem? No, why are we not taking action? Why are we not taking action?
I said that is what we are not the problem. But at least we are getting there. Don't get sense. It will get to that point. You see, SARS has done a lot of
Open so many eyes and everything.
And even now, if you go to the police now, they will give a report. Police will not even be afraid to follow you. Because the police know that they are a mess. Wait, you are talking about I don't know you're getting that.
I get you.
Police know that they don't have the trust of the society. But the man cannot even follow you to go and arrest someone.
Unless it's cheaper.
If even cheap self, if you go to the police and give a report now, a police will tell you that bring 5,000 now, let me buy fuel. Because you know you will not bring it. So that
Nigerians are cowards. I'm telling you.
I'm not a coward.
2023.
I think I'm
educated once. You will go home and watch TV. Why the illiterate will go outside and be fighting for these corrupt politicians?
When you're talking, you say some Nigerians, not Nigerians.
Nigerians.
Some Nigerians.
No, those were still Nigerians.
That's the truth.
Those are still Nigerians.
No, it says some Nigerians. I'm not a coward. I'm a lettered person.
Nigeria is something. The solution is not. The problem are not the leaders. The problem are us.
We refuse to take action.
How many of them are leading this country?
You don't understand.
The problems are not the leaders. They are the ones. Are we not the ones that voted?
Listen, okay. You know why the problem? The leaders have known our weakness. Let me tell you. When you talk, you listen. Okay. They won't. Let me tell you. You know the problem.
Until there's revolution
you
in
cannot.
the north. Until there's
You
revolution in the north.
Why not?
That's when
Okay.
there will be liberation in this
How
country.
can, okay, let me tell you one thing. Can you listen?
Go and write what I'm
Can you
saying.
listen? Wait, can you listen? If your brother be president tomorrow, if your man be president tomorrow, your man
Will not speak against
will not speak against him. If Ibrahim become president tomorrow, Ibrahim will not speak against him. See, we have tribal sentiments. We have language barrier. We have certain factors.
Religious
Wait now. Wait. Are you going to me right? Nigeria problem is not us. It's our leaders have seen our weakness. Language.
But some of these things cannot happen in other countries.
Because they speak one language.
Earlier you discovered.
If they speak one language, okay, wait. If they speak one language, if Nigeria speak one language, it will work out. Because if I'm coming up for revolution and I speak Hausa, I also will not say I'm a Yoruba man. Even when I say I'm an Hausa man. But because we have different languages, if an Igbo man become president, and the Igbo man say, this man is not doing well, Igbo man will say, no, my brother, I will not agree.
Gig Tiki Taka from the reviewers this morning. You saw the argument. I hope you enjoyed the argument. I believe that Nigeria will be a better place for everyone. Bye for now till tomorrow as we meet by God's grace. I'm Christian Chuku.